is having a very Chad-like day. He has a girlfriend, and they had a threesome with some other woman. Now the problem is that things are no longer the same. Here is how he puts it.
Me and my girlfriend, we've been together for about 4 months now.
Yes.
You know, we're having a good time. I mean, it's a pretty good relationship. I really don't have any complaints or anything like that. One night, we were watching a movie. It's called Spring Breakers. I don't know if you've ever seen it.
Ooh, exciting. Chad is living every man's dream. A girlfriend that wants to try an actual threesome with you? That is about as rare as actually having one. But you know Chad is a guy's guy, so he played this as well as anyone could have.
So you know me, I'm a guy. I mean, every guy knows if you really pay attention to women, then you might not want to just go head first into it and just be like, oh yeah, that's a great idea. But so I kind of brushed it off because, you know, today she might be with it and then tomorrow.
Now you know this is about to get turned up. And yes, Chad's girlfriend actually works at the strip club. She doesn't work there as a waiter or anything, but as an actual stripper. So you know she is about as freaky as it gets.
Now, Haley is a very pretty girl. I've never met really any of her friends. That was one of the first friends I've ever met.
Yeah.
And I mean, she was really pretty. She was easy on the eyes, Jerry. I mean, really easy on the eyes. And
Okay. We've got something going on now. Chad is just living the life. His girlfriend has pretty friends, and one of those friends is just freaky enough to get down to do the do with Chad. And it gets better.
So, you know me.
Her friend wanted to see you and your girlfriend have sex.
Yes,
she wanted to just be there.
Chad is basically DJ Khaled here. He is just suffering from success. Do you know how many dudes would kill to complain about someone biting their nipples during a threesome with two beautiful women? He is in heaven. And then it gets even freakier.
Switched over. When I switched over to the other
Don't need to know the positions.
No. It wasn't the position. It wasn't the position. I'm just saying I switched to the other girl during the threesome. And while I'm like, man, I should have been doing this.
Ooh, his girlfriend will obviously not like this at all. Does Chad care? What happens with his girlfriend now? Does she just accept her fate? Does she even know about any of this? Let's find out.
Yeah.
And you haven't told your girlfriend that you've been sleeping with her friend?
No, sir.
Yeah.
No, sir. I haven't.
And do you want to continue sleeping with her friend?
Yes, that's actually why I'm here.
And you think I can arrange this for you?
Not necessarily arrange it. I just wanted to.
Look like a pimp?
Not at all. Not at all.
That is cold. Chad is breaking this news to her right now, and this is like the first time she is hearing of it. Well, the girlfriend now knows because she is watching backstage. And here is what happens when she comes out.
For everything I've done for you.
Yeah. I mean, this is your idea, though. I don't understand what you want me to say.
Okay, but I wasn't there the second time.
It doesn't matter.
Regardless, though.
Where do you see us going? Honestly, though.
Okay, but you've been staying with me?
This is the most insane thing to ever happen on TV. What? What? Again, what? But Chad says he has a good reason for dumping his girlfriend. Let's see whether that reason even makes any sense. But hold on.
I can't take you to my mom's house. I can't take you to meet anybody that I actually love or care about. You're a stripper. That's what I need.
Isn't this friend a stripper too? Because if she is a stripper too, then what Chad says doesn't make any sense. So let us find out. Is this friend a stripper too? Here is what Chad has to say.
Oh, she's a good girl. Yeah, she goes to school. She got her head right. I mean, everything. It's the complete opposite, basically.
But she lives with her parents. She's a grown woman living with her parents.
That doesn't matter. That doesn't
It will.
What? She is actually fighting with Chad's girlfriend over Chad? Is Chad just that good in bed, or is there something else happening here? This is crazy, and it is about to get crazier. This is just wild and crazy.
I took your man.
Definitely.
For now. You know what? For now? For now. You know what he's gonna do? He's gonna cheat on you. He's gonna cheat on you. So you have nothing going for you. So why?
Storm is a stripper, and she does very well for herself and her community. She donates to homeless shelters and the community, and has now formed a relationship with one of her clients. But that situation isn't all it seems. Let's see what she has to say.
But a lot of people judge my book by its cover.
Yeah.
I donate, I give back to charity. I'm in the process of opening up a homeless shelter.
Okay, that's admirable. You see, Storm just gave the audience a whole routine. That is why she seems sort of out of breath. But she is telling a really interesting story here. She gives back, does her best, and now here is something else.
But one day I met this guy in New Orleans.
Oh, yeah.
And I met him. I went to New Orleans to do a feature act.
Yes.
And he was sitting at the bar. He had a lot of tattoos. So I said, I like your tattoos. The first thing a dancer say is,
Yeah, Storm is sweet and will sponsor high school kids and give back to homeless shelters and all of that. But when it comes to tearing apart your family, she just doesn't care. Take it up with your baby daddy. But this baby mama didn't like that at all.
Didn't I tell you not to be?
This is crazy. Kayla and Storm just got right into it. And it's so funny that Kayla, who was so eager to fight, could not even get one punch in. Storm, on the other hand, whooped her pretty well. And now it gets even crazier.
Why are you? I'm not Dr. Phil.
Okay, but you taking my money.
Why are you telling me your problem?
Okay, but you taking my money.
What? The bank take your money. Do you have
No,
a bank
the bank
account?
don't take my money.
Why are you telling me?
Wow. That dude has a horrible OPSEC. If you are sending money to a stripper, your baby mama should never figure that out. Never. Anyway, Storm doesn't care at all about any of that.
Oh, okay.
Well, you could understand why she's upset. I mean,
Maybe I'd be upset if I was broke.
And we
but-
just had a baby 6 months ago, like
You
literally.
just had a baby?
Just had a baby.
And I don't care about her uterus, Jerry.
Yeah, you just had a baby 6 months ago with this man and thought the smartest thing to do after that is come on the internet and have a huge fight with a stripper he sends money to? Really, Kayla? Anyway, let us talk to this trick who's sending all this money to Storm. What does he think?
Serious? You are with this bitch? No, I'm busting my ass trying to make money fast. And you sit on your
This is insane. You'd think that this dude would be kind of embarrassed by his behavior, especially as he just had a kid 6 months ago. But this dude is proud of his tricking, and he is even mad at his baby mama. However, he has some complaints of his own.
So what is your complaint with her?
She don't let me do nothing, Jerry. She always want to be up 24/7.
Right, because I bust my ass at work.
It's like
Yeah, of course, we all understand that. When the mother of your kid aggravates you, the best thing to do is to get into a nightclub and find the nearest stripper and start sending her money. That just makes sense. Here is what Kayla thinks of that.
Because I
he
have
hasn't-
my reasons behind everything.
Okay, but
She
what
is not the first one. She is not the first one.
so she's saying
She's
you-
not the first one. There was multiple.
wasn't no multiple.
And he don't
The thing
physically
is,
do
though,
anything
Jerry,
with them.
Yeah.
He'll
I
text them
can't
over
do
his
nothing
phone.
because her ex relationship. That's why she's like that.
Yeah, Kayla, I don't think this man cares that much about the fact that he just had a baby with you. She says she has been through everything with him. Well, it seems this is just one more thing she has to be through with him. And here is how that episode ended.
I'm about to be going to the hotel in a little bit.
I ain't talking about. Jerry, can I slap him? Go ahead.
Do you want to be with her?
You want some too?
No. Well, wait. You said you were going back to the hotel because you want to be with her?
Cody has a crazy secret to share today, and that secret will lead to a violent bust-up between his newlywed wife and another woman. And that secret is one of the craziest things ever shared on this show. Let's take a look at the newlywed wife, Chai, first.
Yes, I'm happily married. Me and Cody are about to be celebrating our first year anniversary in June.
Great. Good for
We-
you. And you have a little boy, a little girl?
I have a 5-month-old daughter.
Well, that sounds like the perfect love story, doesn't it? Cody loves Chai. They've known each other for the longest time, love one another, and even have a baby together. Nothing can destroy this relationship, right? Well, let us see.
Welcome, Cody.
Welcome.
And congratulations.
Thank you.
Newlyweds, plus you got a nice little girl.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, Shy, the reason I brought you on the show is I have to tell you I regret ever marrying you.
What? And he says that after giving her a kiss in front of everyone? Cody, you dog. This is crazy. Why does he have to tell her all of this in front of everyone? What sort of crazy dude is this? But he does not stop there.
But you should have seen it coming. I mean, listen, every time we fight and argue, I tell you the things, and you don't listen. You just don't understand that I'm sick of it. I can take no more.
I think that the reason why you're telling me that.
Wow. So Cheye also has some crazy things to say about Seedy. He thinks he's the house slave, while she thinks he is basically a deadbeat because he doesn't have a job. If that's true, you can see why their fights get so crazy. This saga does not stop there.
I take care of the baby. I go and do everything.
You don't take care of her. What do you do for her? You ain't change the dirty diaper. You don't make her bottles. You don't feed her. You don't barely hold her. You don't.
That's a lie. I go out every day and risk my life.
You know what? Cheye is actually coming across as the reasonable party in this dispute. It seems Cody is just mad that she doesn't put up with his BS all the time and lets him have a piece of her mind when she's angry. Anyway, Cody has one more bombshell to drop.
I can't believe this.
You should have seen it coming. I mean, we've been adding up little by little, all the arguments. Every day, everything always going crazy. You always yelling, you always complaining.
What do you expect? I'm with you 24/7, 7 days a week.
This happened a few nights ago, and the woman is already great enough for Cody that he has decided to throw away his marriage and his kid for her. This woman better be the best thing in the world, because if not, anyway, did he sleep with this woman?
So I'm here taking care of your child, and you're out at the bar messing with women?
Well, if you wouldn't have been with your dad, you'd have been there to know what happened.
I'm with my child, though.
And your dad, you ain't with your husband.
Wow, Cody really seems like a terrible piece of work. This is insane. Imagine going out and getting drunk and then having the audacity to blame your wife for everything just because of a woman you met at the bar? Really? So what even happened that night?
Now, this other woman you met in the bar, did you sleep with her?
I really don't know, Jerry. I don't remember.
See what
nothing.
I'm working with, Jerry?
Yeah.
Well, the woman is on the show today, and hopefully she can jog our guy's memories and he will remember something of that night. Her name is Jessica, and here is what happened the moment she stepped on stage.
What do you remember of that night?
I remember them pics I got the next morning.
What pics? What pics?
What? Jessica was born a man? There is no way that Cody would ever have approached her if he knew that she was born a man. This is so embarrassing. Cody thinks he can embarrass himself further. Here is how he does.
So the other night, you came into my bar when you were flirting with me, buying me drinks, asking for my number when you can see me again. So I sent you a few pictures, scandalous.
You'd think this entire episode could not get any worse or embarrassing for Cody. Well, it does, because he reveals his age, and now we can understand why he is so immature and, well, just dumb.
Women chase me, get that straight.
That's a good one.
It is another mind-blowing moment on Jerry Springer, and this time we have the strangest love triangle you have ever seen. Michaelia has something to say about her boyfriend, and she also has something to say about his close friend. Here is how it went down.
I'm here to tell my boyfriend that I cheated on him with one of his close friends.
Oh. That.
Basically, let me tell you what happened.
Yeah.
Friday, he woke up, he had a horrible attitude. He questioned me about everything. He just started accusing me of stuff.
Oh, okay. That is a fairly long relationship, and it sucks to see relationships hit the rocks like that. But the one thing you should do when things like that happen is to have some patience and not run right into the arms of the next man you see. But Michaelia would not do that, right?
Talking to my friends, trying to figure out what was going on. His friend, Imori, came over to get the rest of his belongings.
Yeah.
And he seen that I had been crying, and, you know, I basically vented to him, told him what was going on, and
he took off his pants.
Yeah, we all know where this is going. That is why everyone should have some restraint. You cannot just try hitting on the girlfriend of your friend just because you want to console her. But that is exactly what happened.
When I cried, which was sweet. And he said that I could do better and that I'm beautiful, I could be a model. He said that...
And then he took off his pants.
No.
Okay, Ms. Michaelia, you are clearly pretty, but did you really fall for that? Gosh, it is so easy for sleazy men these days. How can you fall for that? This man just wants you to take off his pants. This is insane, and it gets worse.
I kissed him, he kissed me back, and we had sex.
See? That's when he took his pants off.
Exactly.
Doing that on the first link with your boyfriend's girlfriend has to be criminal. There has to be some law against stuff like this. Anyway, what is Michaelia here for today? Does she want to get back with her boyfriend?
Me and Desmond, we've been working on things, trying to get it back together, and it's just been
So you still
weighing on
love
me
your
heavy.
boyfriend?
Yes, I do.
This
dearly.
was a one-time thing?
One-time thing, never should have happened.
It never should have happened.
So both of them are in the studio today, and if you know anything about Jerry Springer, you'd know that this show is about to get crazy. Here is Emery, the dude that gave her the Beyonce line, and he has flowers.
Go around. Thank you. I never got flowers before. Thank you.
Oh, you welcome. It's more than that.
I'm flattered, but you know how I feel about Desmond. What happened between me and you really never should have happened, and I feel guilty about it.
Man, hey, no, I really caught feelings. I ain't gonna lie to you.
This is crazy, and I kind of feel that if the audience and Jerry weren't there, Kalia might give it up once again for the flowers, because as you know, she's never gotten flowers before. Here is what Imori thinks about all of this.
You really care about her. You would like to have a relationship with her.
Yeah, I do. I really do care about her. I really wrote a poem for her.
Oh, let's hear it. Yeah.
There Michaela, I really care about you.
Wait, does Michaela know that Desmond is backstage watching all of this going down? Because she is blushing like she is getting convinced by this dude. Well, let us see what Desmond thinks about all of this. Desmond wants no parts in any of this. She says he should fight for her, but that is insane. What does she even mean by that? She is the one who cheated on him, and now she wants him to fight for her? Well, that is not how Desmond rolls. And here is how that episode ended.
We can just talk about it. It was a mistake.
No, I don't want to talk about it. I don't care about you anymore.
I love you, and I'm sorry for what I did.
I don't want to accept your apology.
Kristen discovered a secret that her roommate has been hiding from her, and she is here on Jerry Springer to reveal all she knows. What do you think this crazy secret will be? Let us find out.
He said I go through his phone because obviously I don't trust him and I have my reasons. He sends a text message to her saying, "Let's keep this between us." So,
wow, that looks like a really thorny situation. Your boyfriend getting with your roommate? That is insane if true. But it surely cannot be true, right? Something else has to be going on here, right? Let us hear more from Kristen.
So 2 months ago, he got a job at Famous Footwear. He was waking up every single morning, putting on his clothes, putting on his shoes, putting on his badge, going to work, coming home
Famous
with...
Footwear.
Okay, he did all of that, but you still remained with him, right? That is the weird thing about women who come on Jerry Springer to bash their boyfriends. If he is so bad, why did you stay? And of course, it gets worse because here is the roommate, and she has a lot of things to get off her chest.
So, what are these text messages about that I've been calling and texting you about all weekend and you haven't responded to me at all?
I haven't responded because I was with my...
Now, this just seems pathetic. Kristen thinks Kendall owes her for taking her off the streets, but Kendall thinks that is just a load of bull. She does not owe Kristen anything, and she even has some tea to spill about Kristen.
Are talking about you. We think that you're a bitch. We think you are messy as hell. All you do...
I'm the messy one when you're the one he brings home two guys every single week. They're different. They're always different.
Is it just me? Or does Kristen look like she would get beat up if she fought Kendall alone? She looks a good 10 to 20 pounds heavier than her, and I think she'd get beaten up really badly if Kendall went to town on her. Of course, the fight doesn't stop there.
Treat your man and he won't have to come looking for me.
This is insane. And who is this dude they are fighting over? He must be the best looking guy in the world if two women are willing to fight the Zmelvs on national TV just for him. Well, here is Gary.
Look, I'm sorry, I've just always wanted to have sex with a white girl with a big butt.
Let this be a lesson to you young girls out there. If you don't want your boyfriend to leave you for a woman with a bigger backside, try to tell him thank you every now and then. But Gary has even more complaints.
Do not give me any affection. This is not a real relationship. Every time we get mad at each other or we fight, no, you gotta let me get it out. You gotta let me talk. You gotta let me talk. Every time we fight, you run away.
Yup. And how do we know he is tired of disappointing Kristen? Because the very moment he got a chance to, he jumped into bed with her roommate. That is the sort of dude Gary is. So why is he with her then?
Why are you with me then? Why don't you just be with her then?
I don't want to. I love you. I want to fix this. I want to show you I can be the man you want me to be.
Wait, so Gary still wants to be with her, despite all he's done? That is insane. Well, Kendall has something to say about that, and here is how that episode ends. This is just crazy.
You can't pay for it. You have to ask me to pay for it. You have to ask him to pay for it. We pay for everything for you.
You're hilarious. I literally work full time. I have a 40-hour week.
Where's the money at then?
Angel is here to complain about something really painful. She has some issues about her husband that she has to get off her chest, and this show is just the perfect place for her to say how she feels.
Ever since I had my baby, like, even talking about it, like, makes me really emotional.
Yeah, sorry. How long have you been married?
That is crazy. Like, I can understand if he were not sleeping with his wife and was forced to choke his chicken. But the fact that she still slept with him and he continued doing that means something is really wrong here. And here is what she thinks about that.
I ended up leaving him for a couple of days too.
Yeah.
I ended up staying with my mom, and she's just like hard to like talk about it, but
Oh, Okay, that can lead to some really bad outcomes. Role-playing isn't bad, but sometimes they reveal things that partners don't know about themselves or don't want to confront. And that might just have happened here.
I ended up like pretending I'm a stripper, pretending I'm like a schoolgirl thing, you know?
Now, that is what you don't want to do. Never ever, and I mean that, call your wife by another chick's name. You might explain it away, but it will nag at her brain forever. And before you know it, you may be washing your dirty linen on national TV. Then this happened.
You guys like each other or something, and he ended up telling me like, oh, calm down, you're tripping, like chill, we're just playing. And I was like, all right, cool, like, we're just like, you know, playing, role playing. And
again? Straight to jail, my dude. Straight to jail. Even I can't excuse that. Even Jerry can't. And he is trying really hard. Now this woman wants to get to the bottom of this. She wants to know if he is doing anything with this chick, and here is what he says.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah. And so what's going on here?
like, Corey, I want to know, like...
You can just tell that Corey is being shifty here. He is hiding something from his wife, and we will eventually get to the bottom of this insanity. What is Corey hiding? Well, let us find out now.
His problem is, but I would just look down at him. I see him getting all first on TV, and he can't even get for me.
You are trying to spoil her at Walmart? Really? Walmart? That is where you take your wife to spoil her. What if you don't want to spoil her? You just steal your groceries from a farm or rob some homeless guy? Is that how it works around here?
Cute little family, and he's just going, looking at this girl, like walking with her asshole hanging out. He's just like looking at her, and I'm like, really, dude? I'm right here. What the hell you're looking at, dude? Like, what you looking at?
And there we have it. Corey is a slimy little dog, and Angel was right for thinking that something was up. This is so painful, especially as they already have a kid. This might just be the end of their relationship. But wait, there is more.
What you left over, and you left me by myself, expecting me.
Who was it? What's her
your friend Jordan. She called me.
Here's Jordan.
Double betrayal. Angel is now learning that her husband has never been faithful and that her friend has never actually been her friend. This is the worst, and it is about to get worse.
And the first time we met, you me up. For what reason?
Oh my God, that was so long ago. You're gonna bring up when we were like 13 years
You
old?
disrespected me for what reason? For what reason?
I disrespected you.
What is happening here? But what even happened here? How did this woman and Corey even get together? Did she like him before? Was he the one who moved to her? What is the backstory? Let's find out.
He's a roofer, so I had him fix it. He was looking fine.
So you plugged the hole? In the roof.
Phew. Well, at least Angel now knows the truth and can hopefully move on to better things, because it doesn't seem like Corey is done with his romance with this woman. Anyway, here is how that episode ended.
You know what? Whatever.
So, do you want to be with him?
No, it was a one-time thing. I don't want to be with him. He could have her.